Well, hi there, guys. How you doing? Zoom in on me a little bit. Thank you very much. Anyway, I thought you might appreciate this. This is the surprise I told you about over the telephone tonight, Monday night, which is February 11th, 1980. I thought I'd give you your first video letter on tape. And this is, of course, being done with a, hi, baby, with a color camera. My good friend Chris Pearson's up here. Chris works at Tri-C and has access to all kinds of goodies from the college. So he brought up about a $5,000 Sony color camera tonight to the apartment, and we just finished doing a camera tape to my friend Carrie Decker down in Florida, whom Mickey and I saw last October in person. So I thought I'd just let you know what fun it is to see somebody that you know on your TV set miles and miles away, in living color no less. And I'm sure this is unique to you. This is a trip. And now you know how I felt about 3 years ago when I got my first camera tape from this guy down in Florida, Carrie Decker. Of course, that was in black and white under much different circumstances. But nonetheless, it's just different to see someone coming out of your TV set talking to you, saying hi, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is a personalized tape for you. Come here, baby. Now, come on. Now we're going to see how the red gun works on your TV. Come on. Oh, she got to take her hair down. Okay. My better half will be here in a second. She's taking her hair down to make herself look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, anytime. Come here, baby. Let's see how good your red gun looks. Oh, boy, my TV set's way off. Say hi to Dave and Shirley. Where you going?
Sit down.
Oh.
Hi, David. Hi, Sherry.
She gets so camera shy. It's so cute. Say something. Anything.
I'm stuffed.
We had a huge dinner, as always, tonight. She made the usual steak and shrimp and rice and all kinds of goodies, and we are stuffed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'm tired.
Poor baby.
I'm going to finish watching the movies.
Tell them what you're watching down there.
James Bond.
Which one?
I don't know. Which one is it?
You Only Live Twice, the one that
Only
takes place in
Live
Japan,
Twice.
right?
That's right.
Yes, yes. And I'll feel like James Bond on June 2nd of this year, with you by my side as I watch my bride coming up the aisle or whatever. Oh, brother. Well, anyway, I don't know what to really talk about on this tape. This may be a very short camera recording, since you're not one of these guys that's never been up here in my apartment, you know. Yeah, you've seen the place, you know what I have on tape. And so I thought what I'd do is, number one, make you a tape to see how compatible your machine and mine are. In case this is coming in kind of snowy, turn your tracking control slowly to the left or to the right until this comes out crystal clear, because this is an original recording. This is not a dub or anything. And also, if you don't want to keep this tape, which you probably won't, use this as one of the Twilight Zone tapes that I'll be sending you. I think I'm just going to send you one tape for now, and this will be it. For Twilight Zone, you'll be able to fit 4, maybe 5 on here at X2. Please don't give me X3 because it's worthless to me, as you know. Just go ahead and make 4 or 5 Twilight Zone recordings on this tape off the list that I'll be sending you, hopefully with this tape, if I can get to the Xerox machine in time tomorrow, as well as the post office. Here's something that you may not have seen. This is the first issue of the famous... Oh, yeah, you told me that you already have this, but this is Panorama, which we were discussing tonight. So this is Chris Pearson's issue, which he showed me tonight. Keep the lens right there. And this is the brochure on your little machine that I picked up at Sony today on the west side of Cleveland. That's just the outside. The inside's got a nice picture of your machine. We're getting all kind of camera lag. By the way, you see this? It's not real clear. That's called lag. You'll see that on a lot of the bootlegs that come in. The reason being, my floodlight burned out tonight, so we're using 3 lamps in here, regular, you know, room lamps. There's one of them. And good old Gary, Fumble Fingers Gary, was late for his disco lessons, so he's, you know, fumbling around trying to get the lights worked up and the camera all set up and all that. In his haste, he dropped my $16 quartz lamp, my spotlight. So I'm out the light, and consequently, Gary had to do his part of the camera tape in black and white. And it's really been a messed up night. You can't imagine. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this magazine. You may or may not have ever heard of this. This is the newest issue of good old Starlog. This was probably the first serious sci-fi magazine to hit the market about, I guess, 3 years ago now. And they're really good. On the back is a very unique ad. Of course, if you have this is all old news. They're selling Star Trek jackets from the movie. The one that's on this girl's back is $95. There are actual LEDs on the back of the shirt that light up along the silhouette of the Enterprise. And for $95 you can have it, as far as I'm concerned. But this is a nice magazine. It's monthly now. It used to be bi-monthly. And you can see my beard. It's a nice magazine to pick up if you want to keep abreast of what's coming up in the way of new sci-fi movies and all that. They also, from time to time, have episode guides of like Battlestar Galactica, Wonder Woman, whatever. Anyway, in case you're curious, what will I do with the other 2 hours of this tape when you won't see me? I'm going to give you a potpourri of dubs from my library. I think that might interest you. This will probably take me about 4 days to do because some of the stuff is X2, some is X1, and God knows what. So I may do the dub part on X1 since your machine can play back X1. But I wanted to see how this... I want your opinion of how this tape looks at X2 on your machine. Again, this camera tape is an original. This is being done on this tape. But all the other stuff from my library will obviously be dubs. And plus I want to see how compatible my Zenith and your new Sony are. So I expect a phone call or a letter from you soon, within a couple days of receiving this tape or whatever. Just tell me how well this tape plays back on your machine. Meantime, hi Shirley, how you doing? Oh, I could be a sneak. I could be a real sneak and make you a dub of the tape that we did on July of '78. And you could keep this tape as part of your library, as small as it may be, just to have something different, show your friends, and say, this is my best friend in Cleveland who has all these tapes and has gone crazy on this hobby, which is very true. I'm going to pause this for a second and be right back, so hold on. Here we are. Okay, we're back. Here's a magazine that I've been ranting and raving about for all this time. This is the famous Video File, which began as the Video Files newsletter back in September of '76. And I'm going to show you the address. Now, I want to see if you're clever enough to freeze frame it and copy it down from there. Zoom in right over here, Chris. Right over here on the boulder type. See what you can do. Right there. Okay. Okay, it's the Video File, 2003 Appalachia Parkway, Tallahassee, Florida, 32301. 6 issues for $14. First class mail is 20. Yeah, right. It used to be like 10, then went up to 16, now it's 20. This is really the best home video magazine there is. And I'm not saying that just because Chris and I have written for it in the past, or our pictures get in it from time to time, but it's good, it really is. It's got a lot of columns every month from the same guys. There's a contents page just to show you what you might expect. Article about the video disc in there. There's one chick who writes a personal view column that tells how videos change her life. Totally a worthless column. There's all kind of new stuff on product reports. I'm just going through this while I'm, let's see. Okay, just a page picked at random. This is, I think, the new product section. There's a new VHS deck that's all solenoid. There's a couple new TVs that are being sold. There's an Ask the Video File column, which is answered by my friend Mark Wheelage. And this is more or less on the technical side. How to dub, how to make your tapes look better, how to hook up the cable. Everything is in here. Plus, one of the better parts of this to me is this section, which is on gray paper. This is the mini ads. You get like, I don't know, 50 words for $2. And this is the actual place... This is the actual heart of the Video File magazine, where collectors say, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, or here's what I have to offer, or here's what I have to sell, and here's where you can reach me, blah, blah, blah. And this is what made my collection what it is today, in all honesty. So this is what makes this a large cut above Video Magazine or Home Video, or all the rest of them that are now available on the market. And like here's just, again, a random sampling, a whole page of ads, where you can really get a nice cut on tape prices. There we go. There's a portable beta. And you can join tape clubs and, you know, all this kind of stuff. Rock concerts, discount prices on about everything that you want to do or want to get. A lot of them make dubbing cables. There's video handbooks. Everything's in this damn thing. So, again, the address is 2003 Appalachia, Apalachee Parkway, Tallahassee, Florida, 32301. And on the back, of course, are back issues. Look on the... See if you can zoom in on the first one. No, on the blurb, Chris. No. On this right here, where it talks about what's in the first issue. If it's still the same one, yeah. First slick cover issue includes report on Cube. Of course, that was mine. Way back in issue number 12, which is about, Jesus, 2 years ago now or so. But these are still available from Jim Lowe, who's the publisher of this thing. And I highly recommend it. Again, I wouldn't have all this behind me if it weren't for the Videophile magazine. I mean, I would have never met Chris or Novotny or any of the other guys in town if probably it wasn't through this thing. What else can I talk about? I've been trying to reach this guy in Oregon. I'm getting this J7. This is Japanese Betamax with the stereo sound and all that. But he's never in. I guess he's in California for 2 weeks on business right now, so that's 2 weeks away yet. But we're going to keep on trying. The bills are getting paid. We're getting $1,000 back, Mickey and myself, and that'll pay for a good half of the wedding, we hope. So the J7's still a definite or hopeful, whatever, possibility for the near future. Other than that, we got a nice blizzard up here today. Just before you call, we had about between, I'd say, 4 and 6 inches of snow dumped on us. So it's really winter's back, folks, at least for today. Nice to have a day off from Corky and Lenny's, obviously. It's so nice. I got my 320 back, and there's nothing wrong with it, as I think I told you on the phone also tonight. So I have all 3 machines here, and that's cool. So I guess the rest of this tape's just going to be a potpourri of various garbage from my library. I don't know what I'm even going to dub you yet, but I'm sure I'll find something interesting. I'll undoubtedly give you some reports from the 2 bad winners from 76 and 7 when I have, from good old Channel 8. I'll probably give you my sampler tape, which shows all my titles from my library. And maybe I'll put a little bit of the tape on that you and I did in July of 1978. And God knows what else. I got a lot of stuff to do, I could give you. I could give you the outtakes that you asked about, just so you guys can watch them, Mork and Mindy and Credible Hulk. And we can go from there. Like I told you on the phone, too, I expect a lot of good stuff in at the convention next month in Fremont in the way of new movies, some mint copies of Bonds, uncut, that came off cable, and whatever else happens to come along. So, I'm going to close for now, at least the live camera part of this tape. Hope you're enjoying seeing me coming through your TV. I know you've seen these before up here in Cleveland, but you haven't seen them on your own TV yet. That's the difference, baby. So, enjoy the rest of this tape for what it's worth. And hi to everybody else down there that might be seeing this from Captain Video, so I've been called up here in Cleveland. Enjoy the next hour and a half, and